Hi, Storytime friends. Welcome to online story time at the Red Bank Public Library. I'm back in the meeting room at the library. This is where we always used to do story times when we did it in person, but I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy you're here with me now. And today we're doing story time about flowers and trees. I said we, heart, remember what that stands for? Love. We love flowers and trees. I have some good books for us today and some good songs and rhymes to sing. But let's start by just tossing the song ball and see where it lands, okay? So round and around and around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. 1, 2, 3. If you're happy and you know it, hey, that's a really good one. That's a good one for today. If you're happy and you know it. Ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! Good job. Good job. So the first story that I have to read for you, I really like this one. I have to read it every spring. It's called Fran's Flower, and it's by Lisa Bruce. Do you have a garden at your house? Or maybe you have some plants inside, but have you noticed that all the flowers are starting to bloom? The trees are beautiful. Springtime, it's a beautiful time of year. Well, let's see what happens to Fran. It says, one day, Fran found a flower pot filled with soil. And soil is another word for dirt, okay? Poking out of the top was a tiny green tip. I will grow this flower, Fran said to Fred. Fred is her dog, see? She took it home. Grow, flower, she said. But the tiny tip stayed tiny. I think this flower is hungry, Fran said. So Fran went to the fridge, and inside she found some of her favorite food. She gave the flower a slice of pizza. The next day, Fran gave it a piece of cheeseburger. Do you think this is a good idea? Then she gave it spaghetti, 2 chocolate chip cookies, and a large spoonful of strawberry ice cream. Oh my goodness, look at that flower pot. I love all those foods. I don't know about the plant. Well, she even gave it one of Fred's juicy bones. And Fred said, that's my bones. But the flower didn't grow. It says the tip stayed tiny and Fran got fed up. I mean, she got mad. Silly flower, Fran said, and she threw it out the back door. Look, she's even going. The flower pot fell onto the ground and rolled away. But then rain fell on it. Do you see that? Wind blew on it. And the sun shone on it. And finally, the tiny green tip grew and grew and grew. Until one day, Fran and Fred went outside to play, and when they opened the door, a surprise was waiting. A big, beautiful flower just for Fran. Isn't that awesome? Do you know why her flower grew after she threw it outside? Because plants don't eat pizza and cheeseburgers and spaghetti and ice cream like people do. What do plants need to grow? Remember what happened? Rain, that's water, and sun, and the soil, the dirt that it was in. Those are the three things plants need to grow. And that's what happened when she put it outside. And she was so happy to find that flower. So I want to show you the little plant that I have in my office. Isn't it cute? This kind of plant doesn't really get flowers, but it's a good one for me because I do not have a green thumb. Do you know what that means, to have a green thumb? It's an expression. Your thumb isn't really green, but somebody who has a green thumb is somebody who's really good at gardening and can make so many beautiful things grow. So that's not one of my special talents, but I can make this little plant stay alive for me, and I like it. So I wanted to share that with you, and I want to show you something else, because the Red Bank Public Library is going to start passing out or giving away seed packets. And so this is going to start next month. You need to keep your eye on our website, and you can come to the library and get seeds. These are seeds, it says, for yellow orange sunflowers. Let me show you what these seeds look like. We plant those in the dirt and give them water and sun. They're gonna grow into sunflowers. Nice, right? So we're really excited about this, and maybe you can get your hands on some packs of seeds. Hey, I have a song for us to do. We're gonna read a book about trees, but I found a little song about growing plants, and it goes like this. Grow, grow, grow a plant, starting with a seed. Give it water, soil, and sun, and that is all you need. I'm gonna sing it one more time. Grow, grow, grow a plant, starting with a seed. Give it water, soil, and sun. That is all you need to get a little plant. All right, you guys work on your gardening skills at home. I'm gonna read you this story about trees. Trees are just big plants, you know. They need the same thing. I dropped a seed on my shirt. They need water, soil, and sun. And then what happens? Oh, this book is by Britta Teckentrup. And it says, in the forest, all is still, gripped by winter's icy chill. Owl sits watching in his tree. No one sees as much as he. Can you see the owl? You remember what sound an owl makes? Ooh, ooh. Snow is melting all around, and shoots are peeping through the ground. In the trees, young bear cubs play. Spring cannot be far away. You see the little bears? Let's count them. 1, 2. Spring is coming. That's where we are now. Blossoms fall and leaves are growing. A gentle springtime breeze is blowing. Squirrels scamper here and there. A playful fox cubs sniff the air. Let's see who's in the tree now. Do you see some squirrels? I have lots of squirrels in the trees by my house. There's 1, 2, 3 squirrels now. And there's the foxes. Birds flit through the leafy bowers. The forest is abloom in flowers. Birds are singing, foxes play. Summertime is on the way. That's true. Where's the birds? Oh, here's a couple birds in the trees. And there's birds in the sky. Look, a nest. There's baby eggs in there. Now summer's here. The sun is high. Bees are humming in the sky. Juicy apples, ripe and sweet, almost ready for you to eat. Let's look at the trees again and see what's in here now. Can you see the bees and the apples with all the other things that are popping up? This book is cool because see how it has holes in it? Can you see those holes? That's where the new things are popping up on the pages. On a warm midsummer's night, all the stars are shining bright. The tree sways gently to and fro, shimmering in the moonlit glow. Looks pretty at night. Now it's cooler all around and apples tumble to the ground. Grass is damp with morning dew and clouds drift across the skies of blue. So this book is taking us through the seasons. We went through winter, spring, summer, and now let's see what's happening. Autumn leaves turn red and gold. Days are warm and nights grow cold. Food is gathered and stored away, ready for a winter's day. The cold north wind begins to blow and animals shiver. It starts to snow. Time to shelter and find a bed. Prepare for winter months ahead. The forest floor is snowy white. In his tree, owl sits tight. Deep midwinter's here once more. Wise old owl has seen it all before. Ooh, ooh. It's silent now. No sounds are heard. Not a fox cub, not a bird. The trees are still, the snow lies deep, and all the forest has gone to sleep. The seasons have all come and gone. Snow has fallen, and sun has shone. Owl sees the first new buds appear, and so begins another year. It's back to springtime again. I see more squirrels, more foxes. I see the bears. Look, this one's over here now. And birds and flowers. Boy, I wish I could show you the tree that's outside the library right now. It's so beautiful and full of flowers. So, this is a great time to be looking at all the different trees and all the things that are blooming outside right now. And that reminds me of a fun game we can play, my apple game. Did you see the apples in that tree? I did. So here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Pretend I'm a tree. It goes like this. 4 little apples sitting in a tree, and one fell down right next to me. And I gave it to my mommy. Here you go. Catch it. And this is what she said. I love apples, juicy and red. Now how many apples do I have left? 3 little apples sitting in a tree. And one fell down right next to me. And I gave it to my daddy. You want to be my dad? Boom. And this is what he said. I love apples, juicy and red. How many apples are left? Do you remember? 2. 2 little apples sitting in a tree. And one fell down right next to me. And I gave it to my friend. Your friend. And this is what they said. I love apples, juicy and red. But now there's just 1 little apple sitting in a tree. And it fell down on top of me. But this time, I gobbled it up. And this is what I said. I love apples, juicy and red. I love my apple game. It's fun. Now I gotta try to get my apple back. Let's see if my trick will work. Abracadabra, alakazam. Where's my apple? Shabam! Got it. Got it. All right, I need all my apples back. Did you take one? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. I got all my apples back. Okay, let's do one more fun rhyme and then we'll call it a day. So this has to do with bunny rabbits. I didn't see any bunnies in that story, but bunnies come out in the springtime and we're gonna start seeing them soon in the field. So do you know how to make a bunny with your hands like this? Pretend these are 2 long ears and make them hop around, okay? So it goes, bunny, bunny, dressed in blue. Bunny, bunny, now there's 2. Can you make 2? Bunny, bunny, turn around. You guys turn around, I'll pretend. Turn around. Bunny, bunnies, touch the ground. Bunnies, bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Bunnies, bunnies, stop, stop, stop. Good. Bunnies, bunnies, wiggle your nose. Bunnies, bunnies, touch your toes. Bunnies, bunnies, nibble something yummy. You know what bunnies like to eat, right? Carrots. Bunnies, bunnies, rub your tummies. Now bunnies, bunnies, rest your head. Bunnies, bunnies, go to bed. Wake up time. Wake up time. It is not nap time yet. You have a whole day to go. So thank you for coming to Online Story Time. It was fun to see you today. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.